the last week in Delhi was good.
Okay.
Because during the weekend, I worked and I did everything according to my project in Delhi.
Okay.
And this week, in the start of the week, on Monday, I worked on many projects to finalize before my return to Bangui. And since yesterday, I was in Bangui. I think around 2 or 3 p.m. yesterday.
Okay, so you arrived Bangui yesterday afternoon.
Yes, yesterday afternoon.
Good. Let us begin in Delhi, because where we ended during our last Zoom session was they were putting a roof on some containers. Yes. So since then, what is the progress of the work? What has been the progress up till yesterday when you left?
The putting roof was finished.
Okay.
And after this, we worked on the paint to paint the building of 3 bedrooms, and we worked also on windows and the door.
Okay. So did you achieve your targets before leaving?
I can say yes, because all of my targets was achieved before my return.
No, look at it. That word is not return. Return is in Gambai or in Sango. Return. 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 Good. Or before my departure. Avant mon départ. Before my departure. Departure. Okay. So do you think that your workers, do you think that your workers were satisfied that the boss came, the real boss?
Yes, yes. He was satisfied, and he congratulated me.
They congratulated you
on this work. Yes.
Wow. So when you were with them in Delhi for close to 2 weeks. You went there Monday last week. You spent the whole week there, and this week you spent 3 days in Delhi, 4 days in Delhi before your departure yesterday. Yes. So, how did your staff there and even the local, the daily workers, the laborers or the staff that you recruited there on the spot? On the spot means sur le champ. On the spot, yes. How did they say goodbye to you? Because I know that in Africa, especially in Central Africa, When the boss comes and he is going back, we have to say special goodbye so that he should remember us next time there is some work. So how did your staff say goodbye to you?
Really, that is the culture of Africa. But according to humanitarian, we cannot do it. So I don't need especially on spot. I think we cannot do it because according to humanitarian, when you do it, the interpretation is not good.
According to humanitarian what? Humanitarian rules, les règles des humanitaires, humanitarian workers rules. Because humanitarian means humanitaire. Humanitaire quoi? Rules and regulations. Les règles, non? Les règles et les rules and regulations. But please, that word is not humanitarian. It's humanitarian. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, please, does it mean that even while you were there in the evening, for example, after work, if somebody, one of the workers, decides to buy you a bottle of beer, you will refuse?
No, if just to take time with him to share some bottle of beer, it is not a problem. When he give you the gift according to your collaboration with him, it is not good according to humanitarian rules. Humanitarian workers rules.
Not tarian, humanitarian. Tarian. Good. Okay. But Mr. My engineer, if, for example, a worker, not permanent staff, but the temporary staff there, especially in the construction work, if the staff invites you to his house, that his wife will cook something special, what will be your reaction?
If the staff invite you to share something like a meat, it is not a problem. That it is just the relation you can share with your daily worker or your labor. You can share meat, you can share something to drink like beer, it is not a problem. But when the daily worker give you something like money or something like gifts, because you give him possibility to work with ICRC.
Okay.
I think it is not good. And according to our rules, we can consider it like fraud.
Okay. Please tell those white men, those people who write those rules, that here in Africa, we are different. We are community. And that one hand cannot wash itself well. Look at my two hands. If I want to wash this my hand, I must use this one to wash. Are you seeing it, my engineer? So, you are my boss, yes. But sometimes too, I should give you. I should offer. That is the African way of life. But the people sit in Rome, in New York, and then they think that we should adopt their ways. It is not normal.
The problem,
yes.
The problem is when we consider our culture, it is not a problem, but we have some, many rules according to our work, and we must to respect our rules.
Okay.
Because it's not just us. We have some colleagues. We have many colleagues who wasn't African.
Who aren't African, not wasn't. Because they are still there.
Who aren't African. So we must to respect these rules.
No, you don't put to when you say we must respect. You don't put to when you use must, can. We must respect, not we must to respect. We must respect.
We must respect, yes.
Okay, no problem. But my engineer, let us look at this thing clearly. You are a Central African, and we have a community life. Is it normal that you should refuse an opportunity to a family member or childhood friend? You know what childhood friend means? Ami d'enfance. You should refuse an opportunity to a family member or a childhood friend because you want to respect humanitarian workers' rules and regulations. For example, if you are recruiting workers and your childhood friend or your family member comes for daily work and you know that he is a lazy man, will you refuse to recruit him?
If you must to work with the daily worker.
No, my engineer, if you must continue without to. When you use must, you don't need to put to after.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So if you
must work to the daily worker, depending to the qualification. If it is just a work, no need qualified worker, it is not a problem. You can put your sheet out or your friend, but we cannot put your friend permanently. If, for example, you have your work to execute in 2 or 3 weeks, you can use your friend 1 week, and another week you can put someone.
Somebody who is more competent.
Yes.
Okay. I now understand. So, okay. Now, does it mean that the work is finished in Ndele?
No, the work continues.
Good. Look at this expression. The work is still continuing.
Sorry, I talked to my boss.
Not take care of the boss first. Tell the boss that he is a priority.
It's good, we can continue.
Yes, but tell the boss that he is a priority. If not, he will give you a query letter. Do you know what query letter means?
No, query letter.
Good. Query letter means demande d'explication. Yes. Look at it this way, Mr. My engineer. In the humanitarian or private sector, the boss wants results. But in the civil service, fonction publique, the civil service, the boss wants you to always come and say, good morning, boss. The boss wants you to pay allegiance, not allegiance, to pay allegiance to him. If you don't, the boss will give you a query letter and create you many problems. If you do your work well, but you don't pay allegiance to the boss to come and greet him and then bring him gifts. Bring him gifts. Like you just sit, when you take your salary, you buy your boss a bottle of whiskey and say, boss, you know. Yes.
In the civil service, yes. In the humanitarian, it is not possible to do it.
Yes, it is a very complex situation because
your boss don't need allegiance.
Okay, he doesn't need you to pay allegiance to him.
No.
All he wants is for you to do your job well.
Just to do your job well, you can respect him, but not to pay allegiance to him.
Okay, look at this expression. I told you, we saw this expression last time, according to specifications. So, do your job according to specifications. Have you seen it?
Do your job according to specification.
Yes, according to specification means selon les recommandations, selon les yes, selon ce qu'on s'est dit. So, for example, when you draw your plan, yes,
according to specification, I think it is when we need to build something. We draw the plan and we write the specification. And when we give the work to a company need to do the job according the job according to the specification. So for us, we do our job according to our job description.
Good. Job description is another, in the job description, there are specifications that you are in charge of this. You are supposed to do this. Good. So according to your job description, that's another way. According to specifications, that's another way. Yes. Okay. So please, my boss, tell me exactly point by point, what was achieved, what has been achieved according to the, before you left, what was achieved and what is still to be done.
Okay. When we discussed the last week, I talked about many projects in Delhi. The first project was the construction. We built a new building, and this building took 3 bedrooms. According to this project, I think all of things according to this project was achieved.
Okay.
And this building is not is now ready to use. I think some colleague can use it this afternoon or tomorrow.
Okay.
So this project is achieved.
Okay.
And according to the project of putting roof on the container, this project also was achieved before my departure. And,
departure. Okay.
This project also was achieved before my departure. Another project is to drill parole.
Okay.
This project is still continuing.
Okay, still continuing.
Because yes, because we have water now. We are waiting the installation of the pump.
No, we are waiting for. You must use for. We are waiting for.
We are waiting for the installation of the pump.
Okay. Wow. Wait. They have already dug the borehole. They have dug. Dug is the past tense of dig. They have already dug the borehole. So now it is just to install the pump.
Yes, just to install the pump.
Now, who dug the borehole and who will install the pump? Are they 2 different companies or is the same company?
Our contract is with the same company. And company, the same company. And I think the company have also another project in Delhi.
Also has
another project in Delhi, and I think the company need to finish to dug. The company need to finish dug the barrel of all of those projects, and when the company finish, he can return to install the pump.
Return. Good. So let us agree.
To dig.
Yes, to dig. Please, when they finish to dig, dig is the infinitive or the present tense, and the past tense of dig is dug. Are we together? So, yes. So the company that is in charge of those boreholes is based in Bangui. And They came to
Why the
Ndele.
company is based in Bangui.
So they came to Ndele they came to Ndele and they have several contracts to dig boreholes in Ndele. So now they are finished with the one for ICRC.
The company.
Yes. You were saying something that the company
has another contract with first emergency.
Okay.
In French, première urgence.
Yes.
And with this organization, the company have 9 boreholes to dig.
In Ndele.
In Ndele.
Wow. That's a lot of money. And then
a lot of money.
Yes. The urgence premier is like premier soin, first aid. First aid is premier soin. But my problem is this.
First aid.
That organization, why are they digging 9 boreholes in a town like Ndele? Is it for their personal use or for the population?
This is for the population. This company work with the hospital. With the hospitals, and you need to dig those boreholes for the hospitals.
Okay. Okay, and there are 9 hospitals in Delhi.
No, in center town, but on the field, when I can say sur les axes.
Okay, by the road from which axe? Axe Ndele Bangui.
Axe Ndele Miamani, Ndele Ngarba, Ndele Bongi.
So what they are doing is that they are helping hospitals along the Ndele Bangui road and along the Ndele Ngaba road. Okay, so if there is a village
along also Ndele Miamani road.
So that it's not only hospitals but health centers, the centre de santé.
Yes, health center.
Okay, I now understand. Oh, that is a good thing that the white man is doing for us. If all white men behave like that, we will be very happy. My question is this. Have you ever heard of CSR? CSR, C stands for corporate, S stands for social, and R stands for responsibility. Have you ever heard of corporate social responsibility, my engineer?
Corporate social responsibility.
La responsabilité citoyenne.
Please, can you translate in French?
Responsabilité citoyenne.
Responsabilité sociale.
Social, good.
Okay.
Which means that your organization should not only concentrate on educating the army and the rebels on human rights. They should not only concentrate on taking care of victims. They should do good around their environment. What are some of the activities that your organization does for the society, the good actions?
We have many good action according to the environment. We can start by our utilization of water. We work on to use economical utilisation économique.
Allô?
Ou éco-consommation. Economy, air, water.
Yes.
To use.
So, for example, my engineer, for example, in Delhi right now, when they will install your borehole, hello?
I talk about
yes,
is on our company.
Yes, I'm hearing. I can hear you well.
Yes, the borough. Our borough is our compound.
Yes.
Our inside our compound. It's inside our is outside.
Okay, you have yes, you have a tap outside your compound for the public.
No, but we work on the distribution network of water in the town. Because we help the society to produce and to give water to the population.
Okay, there is a company in Delhi that produces and distributes water to the inhabitants. It's not population. Les habitants is inhabitants, not les population. Inhabitants.
Okay.
Inhabitants, not inhabitants. You must make inhabitants. Okay, so that's good because everywhere they are now talking about corporate social responsibility, that you don't only do business or you don't only focus on your objectives, your goals, but you also look at the community where you live and work, and you try to assist that community to participate in their well-being, dans leur bien-être. So you participate in their well-being. Good. So my engineer, please.
Our main target is to participate in the well-being of the population.
Okay. So we have these 3 words that we have to pronounce well before we stop this video in 1 minute. Look at these 3 words. Our main target, not mean, main target. Main target. And then the next one is humanitarian.
Humanitarian.
And then that is good. You just removed it. Yes, you removed it from my mouth. You removed it from my mouth. That is good. So please, yes. And then the one that we have been saying since 1 year now. Since 1 year, it's how do they call this thing? Wait. I saw it here. A word that you pronounce. Okay, this is it. Company, not company. Company.
Company.
Good. So we have main humanitarian return company. Yes, repeat.
Okay. Main humanitarian return company.
Thank you very much, my engineer. Connect in 2 minutes time.
Main
5 minutes.
Humanitarian return company.
Good.
Okay.
So I'll stop this video in 5 minutes. You connect. Thanks.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
I'm waiting.